Alrighty, so today we're in some boost only mod pit. We're gonna pop right in here, and today we're like, it's like the new updated stuff. We'll see if how much like different the game is, because honestly it's gonna be pretty similar here, but we gotta see if the new maps are in BFB Coliseum here, so we'll check it out. Oh man, I want to like just like use the Super Monkey or something. Let's go. We can go Super Monkey Village Farm or something. Just ridiculous. All right, we're going Super Monkey Chipper Sub here, and we're gonna see how this goes, because normally like the defend is very difficult with BFBs and stuff, because there's a lot of ceramics in here, but with the Super Monkey buff, hopefully we can pull it out here. We're gonna send him a high here. Oh man, it's great. Like, the thing is, the changes aren't that different. Besides, there's like price changes, I guess, you know? So it's not that different besides the sub, actually. So let's go for this right here. And look at this. It's going to pop two balloons. Two balloons at a time. Do you see that here? So that's amazing here, which means you don't have to go for the airburst start so quickly here. So we're going to start setting reds here and see how good our subs do against this. Oh my gosh, we got some late game. Look what they did with the names, though. They switched the names, so they're really far to the right, or the left on the right side. Wow, that's weird. All right, so we're gonna go for a barbed darts here and this, and see how that does here. And look at that. It's shredding. We do not need to get the airburst darts all the way, I think. It's pretty close. They're saying unlucky here. They're going for the airburst darts here. I think we're fine. We're gonna be fine until at least round 4. And by round 4, we're gonna be able to afford it and stuff. So there's that. I don't know if we need to even get at the barbed darts even. Look at that, though. It's actually defending reds. It might get a little bit sketch as these natural balloons come in here. It's starting to get a little bit overwhelmed here. So we will go for the airburst darts in a hot second here. So, boom. There we go. We're chilling. And hopefully we can snipe those balloons right there. Let's see if we can snipe those 3 reds right there. Come on, shoot up. So I'm going to set this on last here. Then on first, shoot up. And we missed 1 balloon right there. So we're going to leak down 1 balloon, but that's a-okay. And yeah, now we're just ecoing along here. It's a beautiful day. It's like great. I don't know. All right, it's story time, all right? So I'm going to talk. So the other day, I was going to a friend's house, right? And we were chilling in the backyard with like, you know, there's like 9 other people or something. And it was chill. There's a campfire. And then we decided we're going to go watch a movie. So I'm like, okay, we'll go watch a movie. And we all go downstairs and stuff. And we sit around the screen. And it's like, cool. And then the movie set is called Saving Private Ryan. It's like, okay, we'll just watch this random movie. I'm down for whatever. And then it turns out the movie's 169 minutes, which is like, okay, that's a little long here, you know? Because 169 minutes, it doesn't sound that long at first. But then you think about that and it's 3 hours nearly. So that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna go for this. And maybe just like twin darts might defend this, honestly. I don't want to get super low on this map. It's really easy to do that. So let's do that. They're not full setting, so it's not that bad here. What of that? Would that just defend black balloons, green balloons right there? So I look closer at the movie and it's like, whoa, it's R-rated. And at that point, I'd never seen an R-rated movie, you know? I watched an R-rated movie, my first R-rated movie last night, actually. It was like a zombie movie or something. It wasn't like super spooky and stuff. They were just like, they just swore a lot. But, I'm finicking around R-rated movies and stuff because they can tend to be like a little bit more violent and stuff. And so it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm okay if there's like swear words or something, but if there's like violence, I don't know what I'm going to do here. So we're going to do this a little bit. They have cannon. Cannon's going to be a little bit better here. We got a really good late game strat, but there's not like, this strat isn't really good for like, it's a weird strat here because like normally we don't have something like cannon that like has massive amounts of splash popping out here. Besides the reactor, I guess. The reactor will defend. They stopped sending here. We're going to keep pushing our eco here and let's see if they rush us here. If they rush us here even more, we're going to go for some stuff. They're going to get the cluster bombs because that's what they got to, which just means they're probably not going to send us yellow. So we're going to greed a little bit here, even though we can't afford the airburst darts, another airburst darts right now. We got that up. How do we defend Let's Chipper? Okay. And the Chipper's cheaper now. So love that like alliteration. Boom. How's that? What do you think of that? The Chipper. Let's go. This is fun. I love this. I'm having so much fun with this. It's been, oh man, this is like the biggest BT Battles update in a while. I'm so hyped. All right. So I'm like, okay, watch a movie and stuff. And we start watching the movie and it looks like, we don't have any road spikes here. So those regrows might get a little bad. So I think we're going to let them leak, but we'll go down to 81 lives. No. I'm just shooting out a random number here. All right, we're going to go for this. They're going to space eco a little bit here. We're going to just full send eco. I'm fine against anything. Nothing's going to get past us. I don't think anything's going to get past us with the airburst starts here. So we're just going to full send eco here. So we're going to start sending these. Get our eco up as much as we can here. They spaced eco a little bit here. Yeah, they're starting to full send eco now. Ceramics will be okay with 1 airburst darts. I think so. I don't expect them to send us one when we're full sending eco and stuff. And we have until round 15 here. So maybe we can get something else really quick and stuff. Maybe like 1 chipper set and strong. But honestly, we're fine. Now, Subless Chipper will be good. Chipper's really good against ceramics and stuff. So actually, Subless Chipper will be a really good combo to defend the Moab and stuff. BFB, we're gonna have to get the chipper up all the way, and that's gonna be pretty messy to defend. I hope they just don't rush us with BFB, but if they do, they're gonna lose 140 eco, and I'm slowly learning that rushing the BFB is not always the play. I used to be like, you rush the BFB no matter what, but you lose 140 eco, which is 140 eco for the rest of the game. So 140 eco every 6 seconds, you're leaking down, you lose a lot of money in the long run and stuff, so it's not necessarily worth it if you're gonna go late game and stuff. So we're gonna chill, keep rushing this. If they send us a ceramic and stuff, we can tank it, because they wouldn't send there wouldn't be a lot. They stopped sending. I don't trust. There's ceramic in there? Yes, there is. There's a chipper set that's strong, and we're not gonna leak down to that. There's a lot of yellows right there. Not the worst rush right there. We just have to be on our toes here. Looks like we're okay. See how they sent camo and stuff, so it leaked a little faster and stuff. I don't think that was a good rush and stuff, though. That's just like $300 that they won't get back and stuff. Even though it did delay my eco a little bit getting at this chipper. We're gonna need to get the chipper anyway, though, so we're fine. So start watching the movie, right? And there's a guy that he's like in a cemetery and stuff, and he's like clearly like flashing back to the war and stuff. And it turns out it's about war. And then one of my friends blurts out, "Yo, yeah, yeah, World War II veterans say this is the most accurate recreation of D-Day that they've seen." And it's like, hold up, let's think about that, all right? Because you don't have to know a lot about World War II. That's just basically a World War II event. But if it's really accurate to what war is like, is this movie like kind of violent? And so I looked at him. I'm like, yo, is this movie like the Titanic? And he's like, no, not at all. And so I'm like, oh, we're chilling. Boost this. We might lose here, honestly. I was kind of zoned out for a second. Come on, chippers. Or subs. And with the chipper right there. There are Bloons still. See, sometimes there's still Bloons trapped inside, even after done. Easy defend right there. I don't think we needed to boost and stuff, but I'm fine with boosting, just to guarantee we're okay. We're gonna continue ecoing here. We definitely have an eco lead here, because they just lost 24 eco and they stopped ecoing and stuff, so that's good for us. I'm not gonna send them any rushes. I think we win if we go late game, because Super Monkey, even though Super Monkey, we can't afford the temple, because eco is just ridiculous. We could probably get one temple up, to be honest. Let's go for this. And now we're gonna stop. I probably should have been space ecoing up to this point. Like, how do we defend a BFB? Honestly, only a few eco boosts and we're fine. So I'm gonna just stop completely. We're just gonna wait, and I'm not gonna talk about the story anymore. It's not really that big of a story. It's not like the most anticlimactic ending, but it's just something to talk about. What you got? Oh, he's ready. Watch this. Boom. I'm gonna send him a thumbs up. They road spiked, and we forced, I think, one upgrade on the cannon, and that's it. Watch this. Alright, let's keep going. There's Space Secret too. They didn't send it. Let's go. Alright, I want to be prepared though, so I'm going to get this up in advance, which is going to delay our eco and stuff, but that's going to guarantee we have enough money, because I think if they all out us right here, all we have to do is first strike. We can sell chippers. Both those chippers will sell for about 7,000. We'll have about $10,000 right there, and with our eco is super high. They're both sending panks here. We are good in the hood here, and now we're going late game. Epic late game. So this is perfect. So, I asked him, like, yeah, is it like Titanic? He's like, no, not at all. I'm like, oh, okay, well, we're good then. And then I think about it, I'm like, wow, that was a really bad question, because of course a war movie isn't going to be like Titanic. And so I'm like, in terms of, so I turn to him and I'm like, yo, is this movie really violent? And he's like, oh yeah, it's super, super violent. Like, it's really violent. And it's kind of weird, because I feel like, I don't know, I would consider a movie violent from a very, like, very early on in the movie and stuff, you know, even if there's just like a little bit of like stuff. But when I see this other kid saying that it's really, really violent, it's like, oh, uh-oh. I think we're good here. Look at the power of the chipper here. The chipper's it's so good. All right. What's up? That's my mom. You want to say hi?
Hello.
I don't think you can hear it. It's like far away. Okay. All right. I'm going to get up a few more subs here in better positions just to make sure we don't lose an accident here. See how there's a lot of Bloons in here? If Bloons were going to leak through all of a sudden, we wouldn't really see it coming and stuff. So we just want to be safe here. And then we'll go back to ecoing here. We're at the point where we can full send eco, so this is super, super good. And yeah, we're chilling. So I don't know what our defense is going to look like. We're just going to eco until like maybe around 28 and stuff. We do want to start game defense. If we can get the temple, that'd be super duper cool here. And even though Super Monkey, the thing is, the Super Monkey didn't really get buffed below tier. It only got buffed with tier 2 and below. And so we're not going to see that big of a change. We'll probably save like, you know, like $3,000 here and there, which is good. But for a $100,000 temple, the changes don't really affect it. So the Super Monkey's not really affected. I just wanted to like, what's nice about the Super Monkey now is that you can spam it a lot more though. If I was going to get up like 3 Super Monkeys, it only costs 7,500 instead of the 9,000 it would cost. So you just save money in the long run. But in the end, it's not like super good change. The chipper didn't get changed that much easier. And like in the upper tiers, things didn't really get changed. So for these balance changes here, I'd say like if we're going late game here, it's not like that big of a change. But either way, we are using Super Monkey, which you don't see that often. So that's good. You gotta watch out here because there's a little bit of stuff right here. See this? See this Bloons? No. We didn't nearly lose right there, but it was a little sketch right there. So, they see the Super Monkey now. There's the surprise. They're surprised to see it and stuff. We're going to go for... How do we place the Super Monkey? Do we place it in the middle? Because I don't think we'll be able to afford multiple temples here, like, honestly. So we can go, like, here and go for a Sun God. How's that? And that'll pop balloons right there. Now we're going to continue full sending Eco. Eco's okay. It's okay. I think we could have continued ecoing right there a little bit. I think we could be at, like, you know, an extra 300 or so if we kept ecoing right there. So you missed out a little bit. But we'll keep ecoing along here because we do want to get the temple, actually. And temple without farms is super difficult here. So I'm pretty happy with this. But yeah, so we started the movie, and it's like, okay, it's really violent, right? And I asked him, like, yo, when does the violence come? And he's like, oh, in like in the next 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay. And so I literally just walk out of the room. I'm like, I'm done. I can't watch this movie and stuff. And yo, not to shame people if you're into violent movies. Like, if you're into violent movies, go for it. Like, I'm glad, like, that's good to enjoy it and stuff. I don't know why. I can't stand, like, violence. Like, I don't know. There's, like death is, like, a different thing and stuff. But when there's, like, a lot to the point where it's tragic, ooh. They have the Ice Tower, and that's a really good stall right there. This is gonna be a really interesting game here. I'm hyped for this. Let's do it. I think we're gonna keep ecoing even like into like round 30, which I'd say at that point you want to stop ecoing and stuff, but we need money for late game and stuff. So we're gonna continue going and stuff. The chippers can help out a bunch. Anything below ZOMGs, we're gonna pop. So I'd say if we did have the Super Monkey right here, I think we'd be a-okay here still. I think what we would do is we just first strike would defend, and then Chipper's doing a good job here. And then first strike would defend the ZOMG layer, and then Chipper defends everything underneath BFBs and under. So that's super good right there. And what's nice is because like all my friends were nice about it. No one shamed me for like not walking out in the movie. And I wouldn't have walked out. I wouldn't have walked out in the movie. I would have just like spoken up and been like, yo, can we watch something else? If it was like a few people. But when you have like 10 people there, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to hold everyone back. So I got the car keys from my brother. I drove home. And yeah, that was that and stuff. It's just like cool, you know, walk on stuff you don't want to see. But it's like weird. I don't know why I like can't watch that stuff. But like even watching like Titanic and stuff, it was just kind of like, dang, I feel really bad for these people, you know. And I'll never know. I hope I never know what war feels like. And I'm like privileged to not know what war feels like. But I'm not gonna like learn what war feels like just for fun, you know. So we got, look at this. So the money, we're slowly increasing our money here, and we're getting a lot. We're nearly at 6,000 here, which is stupendous. We're gonna keep equaling, maybe into round 32 and stuff. They got the Ice Tower and stuff. Ice Tower's gonna help them a lot. It's anyone's game here, honestly. I think we have to use the Super Monkey well. We could try and use Technological Terror. The only problem with Technological Terror is it's really expensive. You're losing like what? Like a lot of money. You lose 20% each time. If the Technological Terror costs like in the long run, like let's say $50,000 to get up and stuff. If you're losing like $10,000 each time you use a buy and sell Technological Terror, it adds up. It's really, really difficult to keep using and stuff, even though it's an absolute powerhouse here. So we'll see how this goes here, because we really still don't have infinite money here, even after ecoing all this time. But we're going to continue ecoing. We do have to watch it for round 32 and stuff. We could also sell and try and get up a temple and stuff. That'd be fun and stuff. I do want to get up. I do want to sacrifice stuff to it just to make sure it's powerful enough. But Temple's honestly kind of weak without a cannon sacrifice and stuff. We could have maybe gone cannon instead of Chipper or something. But that's okay. We're chilling round 32 here. We're going to watch it here because just it's tricky. How's that? And we do shred through it with that. All right, where do we put the temple in the middle here? Or are we going to try and get multiple temples here? That's the thing. Because we get multiple temples here. I want to space them out a little bit. So let's go like right here. And let's do you. And let's go for Robo Monkey. I don't want to waste money and stuff, but let's say like 30,000 just randomly. Let's go for this and this. There's that. Holy, let's not lose. Okay, a little close right there. We'll do you. Oh, we're still a little short. I might just do this. How's that? Boom, there's the temple. All right, there's that. That'll defend most stuff right there. Digital layer eco, but it's good to get it up. It's fun to have it up, right? So Yoda's doing the heart emote. Yo, GG. All right. Now what? We just wait around here. We're both still ecoing here. When do we rush each other? Now, I'd say if we do a little late game, we want to be the first to rush here, because they have the stall. So if we get really, really late game stuff, stall is always going to do better and stuff. And even though the Chipper's a good stall, it doesn't stall BFBs and stuff. So that's not going to fly when you have BFBs that are nearly impossible to pop. So when do we want to rush this guy here? I would say round 42, just randomly. Is that too late? Let's say round 40. Let me think. We got big brain expansion time. They don't have village, so it's not gonna be as powerful here. Look how weak this temple is. Come on, you should be shredding through BFBs at this point. And it's doing a pretty good job and stuff, but like without sacrifices, it's not super strong, honestly. But it's good. We're chill. And with the chipper support, it's definitely going to help out a bunch here. So we just got to focus on ecoing here to get more money and stuff. Keep pushing along here. They're going to have defense stuff. Like, they spam cannon stuff. Let me think. I got to think back. So cannon, with the first strike on top, it's going to help out. I'd say by round 42, it's definitely going to struggle and stuff, you know? I remember, like, I'm thinking back to, like, when I first started my channel. I did epic late game with a cannon at one point. And I had cannons, and that was basically... I got, like, cannon, boomerang, and, like, very bad late game towers. And so I did, like, cannon only, and we lost, like, round 42 or something. So I'm going to say maybe round 40 to start, because they might counter rush and stuff, and we got to make sure we can pop that stuff. So let's say round 39. I'm going to put a dot right there, round 39, and that's where we're going to rush right here. And what's nice is we're not live streaming, so they can't see it. They can't hear us, right? Like, everything's, you know, like, we can just say our plans out loud, which is nice. But yeah, like, I don't know. Don't watch movies you don't want to watch and stuff. It's great. I feel like, especially like sophomore year, I had a lot of trouble walking out. Like, and people are leaving early, like leaving parties early that I didn't want to leave and stuff. It's like, oh, I'm being social. I should probably stay. But you shouldn't go to parties you're not having fun with and stuff, unless it makes someone happy. Like, if your best friend's like, I really want to go to this event, maybe go to it to make them happy. But if you're at an event and no one really like is affected by whether or not you're there or not, you might as well, like, you know, and you're not really enjoying yourself, you know, no reason to go. You know, you're chilling. All right, we got over 9,000 eco here. Pretty ridiculous. I feel like the balance changes didn't really affect like this game that much. Like, we're just doing this. However, we haven't really done this and stuff, so it's still good to do. We get up another temple and stuff. The thing is, if we rush with more than one ZMG, like this, all right now we can only send 14 ZMGs. 14 ZMGs is a lot here. So I think we're gonna rely mostly on first strike here, and then this temple is gonna clean up ceramics and stuff. All right, so we're gonna keep that there. We're gonna go for a bunch of these here because I don't want to rely too much on abilities here. So I'm gonna go for this, and hopefully Temple's range does it. Temple range is huge here, so they will be able to defend everything outside that. Boom. I think these will be better than Super Vac in a sense. So we'll go for those. Then we're also gonna micro our first strike. This is gonna be our first strike right here. That's gonna be good. Keep going for you. Keep going for you. I don't know if we need the right side here. What does the right side do? Long range suck. Faster shred. We'll get it up. Maybe it'll do something. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And then round 39 is coming soon here. Look at that BFB right there. With all those maulers right there, I think we want to start a rush. But the problem with starting a rush, though, is it's going to kill off our eco. I might... We could sell defense if more rushes here. I'm going to wait till round 40. I'm changing my plan. But round 40, we gotta get going on that. Because look at even these Moabs here, we're struggling. But what's nice about the chipper is it pops infinite health Moabs and stuff. Against BFBs and stuff, we are 100% good because it's just the chipper is just so good. The problem is the ZMG layer. So if we can just buy and sell the first strike, when the first strike pops the biggest balloon on the screen, so it will target the ZMGs. I think we need to rely on first strike, and then everything else can clean up, and the chipper can do an amazing job here and stuff. Chipper will get overwhelmed if there's like 100 BFBs and stuff, unless we use the ability. The ability can suck in like infinite BFBs and stuff, I believe. So that's what we'll go for, and here we go. We're gonna start rushing in a second here. So we're gonna do this, and then I don't know if we want to get up defense stuff. I might get up more first strikes in advance here. So we're gonna wait, get to 1100 eco here. Just because 1100 eco is cool. There's round 40. And now we're going to do this. And then we're going to start getting up defense just so they don't suspect anything. It's just like, oh, we're getting up defense. That's why I stopped ecoing, right? We're chilling. All right, let's go for you. Go for you. Boom, boom. All right, there's that. I'm going to say oops. Because I don't want them counter rushing me. And I'm going to send them a thumbs up here. And then we're going to send another one. Because that's getting their abilities out of the way. Think about that. It's getting their abilities out of the way before the big rush here. Look how strong it is. Round 40 ZMGs, it's such a big difference from round 24 ZMGs. It's so ridiculously strong here now. So this is what we're doing now. There's another one. And this is going to kill off our eco, though. But I'm going to do this now. We're going to Bloon boost it. And let's see if they counter. Here they go. All right, do we want to defend this? Okay, I'm going to do this. And then we're going to keep up a little bit of money like that. All right, so we're going to do this. Now we micro. Let's do this. And then BFBs will be taken care of by anyone else. But the stall. Oh my gosh. These things are... Okay, no. First strike ability is doing a fantastic job here, though. You can also sell the first strike reactor. I also want to make sure we don't get overwhelmed here. So I'm going to do this. We got to defend this here. And they better not be defending that. Otherwise, that's a huge problem. Boom. Okay, we popped down most of these things. Gotta place down more chippers. We have the money. Place. First strike. We feed first strike. Tower boost. First strike's not aiming in the right direction. It's a lot of balloons right here. Oh, we need to clutch up here with the first strike. Oh! No way! We just clutched up there. No! Oh, we were so close right there. GG right there. Alright, so I'm looking back at the footage a day later, and I can't see where we lost here and stuff. If you play it back at half speed, you can't see any balloons leaking through. And I think it was just a visual glitch with the chipper where some balloons weren't visible, but they still leaked through and stuff. And so we still lost and stuff. It's just a visual glitch, but yeah. Alright, we just needed to pop that ZMG down a little earlier and stuff, and we would have been okay right there. And maybe protect the exits a little more. I think we might have lost the ceramics right there. So the temple couldn't handle all of them. Maybe getting up 2 temples might have been play right there. But GG, we're at it right there. Yo, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Be sure to brush your teeth.